There is food in your kitchen right now that millions of dog owners give their pets every single day. It looks safe. It even looks healthy. Some of it is sitting inside your fridge. Some of it is on your countertop. Some of it is on your dining table this exact moment. And most owners have absolutely no idea that these foods are quietly damaging their dog's organs, immune system, and lifespan. Not always in dramatic ways. Not always in obvious ways. But often in slow, silent, cumulative ways that only reveal themselves years later. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to check, what to remove, and what to never let your dog eat again. Let us start with the food that surprises owners the most. Grapes and raisins. For a long time, this was considered safe. Owners handed grapes to their dogs as treats. Kids shared them. Raisins were used in training. But over the last 2 decades, veterinary research has confirmed something disturbing. Grapes and raisins are toxic to dogs. And what makes this dangerous is that toxicity is unpredictable. Some dogs can eat a handful without symptoms. Others can eat only 2 or 3 grapes and experience acute kidney failure within hours. Scientists still are not fully sure why some dogs react more strongly than others. The compound responsible for the toxicity has been debated for years. But the pattern is consistent. Grapes and raisins can shut down a dog's kidneys with almost no warning. Symptoms include vomiting, lethargy, loss of appetite, decreased urination, and abdominal pain. And by the time these symptoms appear, the damage may already be extensive. There is no safe amount. There is no safe grape. If you are giving your dog grapes or raisins as treats, stop immediately. The second food is one owners are shocked to hear about. Xylitol. Xylitol is a sugar substitute. It is found in gum, mints, sugar-free candy, some peanut butters, some baked goods, and increasingly in dental products. It is safe for humans. It is one of the most toxic substances a dog can consume. When a dog eats xylitol, their body mistakes it for real sugar. Insulin floods the bloodstream. Blood sugar crashes rapidly. Within 30 minutes, a dog can experience severe hypoglycemia. Within hours, liver failure can begin. Even a single piece of xylitol containing gum can be fatal to a small dog. Here is what makes this especially dangerous. Many owners give peanut butter as a treat. Peanut butter is a beloved staple in dog kitchens everywhere. But many peanut butter brands have quietly started adding xylitol to their formulas. If you feed your dog peanut butter regularly, check the label right now. If it lists xylitol or a similar sugar substitute, throw it out. Do not risk it. Even trace amounts can be harmful. The third food is one many people cook with every day. Onions and garlic. These belong to the allium family. They contain compounds that destroy red blood cells in dogs. Regular exposure, even in small amounts, can cause anemia over time. This includes fresh onions, cooked onions, onion powder, garlic cloves, garlic powder, even the seasoning in leftover meals. Many dog owners share their food without realizing how many everyday dishes contain hidden onion or garlic. Pizza, pasta sauce, roasted chicken, meatloaf, soups, sauces. almost any human recipe from any country. Dogs do not always show symptoms immediately. Sometimes the damage builds slowly. Weakness, fatigue, pale gums, decreased appetite, difficulty breathing. These signs can appear days after ingestion, which makes the connection difficult for owners to recognize. Even trace amounts consistently consumed over time can slowly compromise a dog's blood health. The fourth food is well known, but often underestimated. Chocolate. Everyone has heard chocolate is bad for dogs, but most people do not fully understand why. Chocolate contains theobromine, a stimulant related to caffeine. Humans process it quickly. Dogs cannot. The compound builds up in their system, overstimulating the heart, nervous system, and kidneys. Dark chocolate is far more toxic than milk chocolate. Baking chocolate is even worse. Even small amounts can cause vomiting, restlessness, rapid heartbeat, seizures, and in serious cases, cardiac failure. Here is the part many people forget. Chocolate danger depends on the size of the dog. A tiny amount that is safe for a large dog can be fatal to a small dog. There is no universal safe threshold. If your dog ever eats chocolate, especially dark or baking chocolate, treat it as an emergency and contact a veterinarian immediately. The fifth food surprises many long-time dog owners. Cooked bones. Raw bones, given under supervision, can be part of a healthy diet in some cases. But cooked bones are extremely dangerous. Cooking changes the structure of the bone. It becomes brittle. It splinters. And those splinters can cut the mouth, throat, stomach, and intestines. Many dogs die every year from cooked bone splinters. The bones from cooked chicken, turkey, ham, ribs, or steak dinners are especially risky. If your dog gets access to leftover cooked bones, it can lead to bleeding, blockages, infection, and emergency surgery. The rule is simple. Never give a dog a cooked bone. Ever. Now let us talk about what makes all of these foods so dangerous in daily life. Most poisoning cases are not dramatic. They do not involve a dog eating a giant pile of forbidden food and collapsing. They involve slow, repeated, small exposures that build up quietly over weeks, months, or years. That is why so many dogs develop kidney problems, liver problems, digestive problems, and unexplained symptoms in middle age. Owners rarely connect the earlier feeding habits to the later health issues. But veterinarians see the pattern constantly. Your dog's diet is one of the biggest factors that determines the length and quality of their life. Small, consistent choices become large biological consequences. So take a walk through your kitchen. Check the peanut butter jar. Check the leftovers. Check the fruit bowl. Check the spice cabinet. Check the trash can. Check the bag of treats you have been giving without a second thought. Some of those items may need to disappear. Because loving a dog is not just about affection. It is about protection. Especially in the parts of daily life we do not usually think about. But here is the truth that surprises many owners. Dogs are extraordinarily resilient. They can survive plenty of exposure to foods that would harm them long term. But resilience is not the same as safety. And you do not want your dog to survive a diet. You want your dog to thrive on one. Small changes now can add years to their life. real years, real quality, real health. And that decision starts with knowing what is actually inside the food they are being given. But there is one specific food not on the standard toxicity list that many veterinarians are quietly warning owners about right now. Something common, something modern, something almost every household has. And its long-term effects are only recently being understood. Once you learn what it is, you will look at your dog's food differently every single day. And that is exactly what we are going to reveal in the next video. So if you made it this far, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and tell me in the comments, has your dog ever eaten something they should not have?